Hello everybody and welcome to a DCS World video today with the A10C, and this is going to be a weird video as it is cut the fuck out of actually it's two videos cut the fuck out of, because it's one video where I am in the cockpit view and the other is the track that I then recorded afterwards, all the scenes that were necessary, and then cut them and merged them together. So this is a flight mission thing, training thing, which this guy here, right here, called Maverick, is an excellent pilot and an excellent dude who knows everything about the A10. He's just an expert in this thing, and he takes the time and his patience and everything to teach me everything, to teach me how to fly and control the A10. It's not that I cannot fly, it's just that the instruments and the controls in terms of what to do with the displays and how to target and stuff is rather complicated. And if you don't know how, and if you don't have the decent joystick, then you might run into trouble. But thanks to him, I am learning fast. Well, I guess fast. I'm learning quite quick how to control and how to target and how to not die and how to destroy things, which is of course what is fun in this thing, to fly to your target area and blow up stuff. So as you can see, we are taking off beautifully, harmoniously, in formation, very sweet and soft takeoff right there, what we just saw. And so we are going to the target area, which is a beautiful lake surrounded by armor. All right, I have to admit there are some scenes that are cut away, but well, for the sake of your entertainment, I have done that. Yes, and this is why things are cut and may not make real sense if watched, but bear with me here. So here we are flying in formation, and we are going to our target area. And let's just have one more outside scene of beautiness. So here we go. Here we are in the target area, and here you can see me looking out the window, see if I can see some armor. And indeed, I can see some armor. There's actually, the whole area is full of shit and full of armor, full of targets to practice on. And this is what you'll see me do in the next few minutes. I start off with some Maverick training. Here you can see my first shot. Shabangs, and my first hit, shabooms. There we go. And then, of course, because it's so much fun, and shabams. There we go. So we also then went on to practice JDAM bombs. As you can see here, I dropped one off. I had to drop a few off to get it right first, but here is a bomb that actually worked. As soon as it is flying, as soon as the thing is in the thing, I turn on the laser, and the J-bomb, or the JDAM, whatever it's called, changes trajectory and hits its target like a charm. And moving right along, we have another JDAM bomb right here, dropping it off at ding, in a beautiful camera perspective, if I may say so myself. And here we see it fly down, change trajectory, and I leave you with the question, will it hit? Will it hit? Fuck yes. Indeedy do. So here is the other, my teacher, basically, my instructor, and he actually drops a few flares and goes back home because he had to quit playing. But for the time being that I still had, he left the server open, and I was able to practice a little bit more. I had a few Mavericks still on my wings, so what did I do best? I shot some Mavericks. And in this case, this was a very nice area. Shabams, there's number 2. And there was a nice area where there were like a few tanks, a team of tanks, teaming targetness. And there's Maverick number 3, shabooms. And yes, so target 1 hit. This is Maverick number 2 flying to its target. And 3, 2, 1, at some point I hit it, and shabams. And then, of course, Maverick number 3. They all hit their targets, which means hey, this teacher, this instructor dude is pretty effective, as you can see. So then, after I shot all my bombs and rockets, I practiced a little bit with the gun, which is a beast of a gun, and it's so much fun. I don't know. I thought, for me, it was more fun to play with the gun than with everything else. There we have a nice flyby with the devastating sound that the gun has. Here we have the inside perspective of how this looks while looking through the cockpit. And yes, there we see the impacts of the bullets, which explode on impact, which is just devastating and evil. But hey, war. That's war for you, isn't it? Here we see another flyby with the devastating sound of its gun, which sounds just evil. And here we see me having the gun pack off for a second and realizing that the gun pack on, that I like it a lot more. And yeah, here we see it from another perspective. And if we watch closely, the dude on the road right there starts smoking and at some point goes boom with a nice shockwave emitting from it. And here we have one of the last gun runs before I decide to return home, or basically my gun was empty. So I decided to return home at some point. But first, we got this bugger. We caught him, and yes, we can just see me fly by. I look back and see him explode in debris goodness. So yes, and we have one more. Here I see myself killing that dude and pulling up and leaving the area. So I am empty with everything, and it was time to go back home. And yes, that is the airport there in the distance. And yes, this is me returning home with the A10 after a successful mission, after a successful training session, mission thing. And yes, I have to admit, though, that this landing that you're about to witness is not the best landing I've ever, you know, done in my life. I've done better, definitely. But nonetheless, I actually landed the plane safely and got back home. I could have reloaded and gone back to the target area, or to the next target area, because this mission features many. And here we see my ass scraping the runway. Squeak. And yeah, at least I touched down, sprink, a little bit wildly, if you know what I mean, a little bit violent, but nonetheless, we made it. And yes, with that said, people, with that shown, I would like to thank you for having watched this video. I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it and playing it and recording it and editing it and etc. So yes, here's me just leaving the runway. And yes, thank you for watching, people. Remember, you can win stuff on my indie games channel. You can win lots of indie games. You can win DCS modules. Oh yeah. You can win even an A10 like this one. You can win one. You can win a KA50. You can win F-15s. You can win, I have 10 copies of Minecraft that I'm giving away. And I'm also very proud to announce that this will be the last video before I upload my new intro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So yes, people, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos for your chances of winning to rise. And again, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing, as I know you will do. And until next time.